This is Mike Regan with Transact's 2-Minute Warning for the week of August 8th. In this 2-minute warning, we're looking at things that could impact your transportation costs and freight budgets in 2017. It's that time of year when I start fielding calls and emails from folks who have a very simple question. They're preparing their budgets for next year and they want our insights on the types of issues that could have an impact on those budgets. With that thought in mind, we want to share some important things that are happening in the transportation industry that you need to be aware of. First is the issue involving electronic logging devices. Now, those of you who watched the 2-minute warning know that the FMCSA issued a rule a while back which said that by the end of 2017, all carriers must be ELD compliant. They need to be using them. Well, a lot of folks have been asking the question, how much will this impact capacity? If I eliminate all the freight that's running illegally, will it be 3%, 5%, or 7% of the capacity that exits the market? Well, one of the developments that we've been tracking is the Owner-Operator Independent Driver Association, OOIDA, which is a group of truckers that represent about 4,000 different companies, went to court to have this rulemaking reviewed. Now, candidly, a lot of us didn't think they had a chance of even having the court hearing this case, but recently the court said, yep, we will hear this, and with that, it's created uncertainty whether or not the carriers will in fact invest the dollars to become compliant by the end of 2017. This could basically represent a stabilization of capacity, which could positively impact the rates that you'll be using next year. Now, the second thing that we're watching very closely is this little arcane thing called the National Classification Committee, which is where the carriers get together to decide on things like the classification of freight and the kind of rules that will apply. Now, our friends over at the Transportation Logistics Council and George Penzold have basically issued a brief and issued an alert highlighting the fact that the National Classification Committee has change some language on the Uniform Bill of Lading that could impact the amount that you're paid if something happens to your freight. Now, once again, this is inside baseball. We don't have a lot of time, but one of the things you'll want to do is give us a call here at Transact if you have contract questions or issues regarding your negotiations with carriers. Now, with each and every 2-minute warning, we're here to remind you, we're on your team, we're here to help, and we're passionate about seeing you be successful. Thanks for your time.